The power of recognition. Many people live their entire lives searching for significance, all while holding treasures they never recognize. The truth is this: you cannot use what you do not see. Recognition is the bridge between potential and purpose. 1. Recognition unlocks purpose. In 2 Kings 4 verses 1 to 7, a widow cried out to the prophet Elisha for help. When asked what she had, she said, "Nothing at all, except a small jar of olive oil." What she dismissed as insignificant was the very thing God used to perform a miracle that saved her family. Her breakthrough began the moment she recognized what was already in her house. This is a picture of many of us. We often dismiss what we carry, a skill, an ability, an idea, or even a passion, simply because it looks small. But when placed in God's hands, recognition of that gift becomes the first step to multiplication. 2. You cannot steward what you do not see. Psalm 119 verse 18 says, "Open my eyes that I may behold wondrous things out of your law." Just as we need God to open our spiritual eyes to His Word, we also need Him to open our eyes to the treasures He has placed within us. So often, insecurity, fear, or comparison blinds us. We bury our gifts not because they lack power, but because we fail to recognize them. Recognition is the key to stewardship. 3. Recognition leads to gratitude. When we acknowledge what God has entrusted to us, gratitude rises in our hearts. Instead of longing for what we do not have, we begin to thank Him for what we do. Gratitude transforms our perspective and releases us to invest in what is already present. Colossians 3 verse 17 says, "And whatever you do, in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through Him." Recognition fuels thanksgiving, and thanksgiving fuels action. 4. Biblical examples of recognition. David with his sling. To others it was just a boy with stones, but David recognized it as a weapon in God's hands, 1 Samuel 17. The boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish, to the disciples, it was not enough, but Jesus recognized it as a seed for a miracle, John 6 verses 9 to 13. Peter's boat. To Peter, it was just a fishing vessel, but Jesus recognized it as a pulpit to preach the gospel, Luke 5 verse 3. Each example shows how recognition transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. Here are some questions for reflection. So, what gifts, opportunities, or resources have you overlooked? Have you dismissed something in your life as not enough? How might gratitude and recognition unlock your breakthrough? Remember this: recognition is the doorway to destiny. You cannot walk in what you do not acknowledge. What you have may look small, but in God's hands, it carries extraordinary potential.